2 decades since a ring of fire eclipse was visible right here in the U.S.
And tonight, that astrological marvel is just beginning to take shape outside. We want to show you a live look at the solar spectacle just starting to move into place. The moon is set to move in front of the sun to block out all but the outer ring. And Matt King is live in the studio where he truly is preparing for the event.
Michelle, I've been preparing all afternoon. I built this. This is something I'm going to use to look at the eclipse. And just because you can't look at it, Scott will tell you why. He's the brains of the operation. I'm just the brawn. But I have this little peephole here and a little piece of white paper in the end. And then there's a pinprick here. And we're going to shine this at the sun and be able to see the eclipse in there, we hope.
It's going to work, right?
The last test was a success. This used to be another like 3 feet longer, and that was not successful.
And hopefully you'll show it to us tonight at 10 o'clock.
Again, if it works.
Well, even if it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, we'll show you all those steps.
That works. All right, Scott, so explain to us exactly why you shouldn't look at this with your eyes.
Well, I don't want anybody to bump into Mac on the way outside, because if that thing gets on an angle there, Mac, it's not going to work. We were working with that a little earlier. He was, to get it straight. But you're right. We just don't want anybody to look up at the sky and look at the sun. We've always been taught, don't look straight at the sun. The energy coming from the sun can damage your eyes, the retina. And even though the moon blocks most of the sun, that same energy is still coming in. So again, don't look directly at the sun. What Mac's doing is projecting an image of the sun so you can actually watch it without staring at the sun. You can look at a picture there. So we'll see that coming up. Now, we're not going to get a ring of fire here in the Treasure Valley. The moon's only going to cover about 80–85% of the sun. So that complete eclipse won't be happening for us. But you can see the sun out here now. The moon, again, very difficult to see with cameras. The iris of the camera, difficult to see that, but it's starting to come over the sun, but it will start to get a little darker outside. Let's take a look at the track of the eclipse that's going to be occurring now. What we're talking about is it coming right across Asia, getting this annular eclipse. Again, we are just outside of the main path of this. I'll show you a closer inspection of the western United States. Places like Eureka, California, Reno, St. George, Utah, they will be seeing that ring of fire. Again, of course, looking at it properly through projecting this, and there'll be some pictures of it we'll be able to show you a little bit later tonight after this goes on through. But we're kind of on the northern fringe here again, so about 80–85% of the sun will be blocked. My experience as a kid seeing a total eclipse, interesting things happen. It seems to get very still. The birds seem to stop chirping. They're not quite sure what's going on outside. And oftentimes the wind can really just settle down. So the afternoon breeze, it'll be interesting to see if we get enough of the sun blocking this, and certainly in this path right here, you get that heating disappears or it slackens, and the wind will tend to just settle down in these locations. And we might even notice that here tonight around 6:30 or so when that peaks. So we'll keep a close eye on that for you. Current conditions, we've got a few high clouds out there, but generally speaking, we should have good conditions tonight. Mostly sunny and warm right now, 83. Warm or hot, depending on what you're thinking here. And across the United States, these are the people that'll see the best view. And again, it's across most of the Southwest, so should be some good pictures coming in from many locations now. So we had good pictures to show you tonight on today's 6 News, starting at 10 o'clock tonight. A little cloudy in the northwest, but we've got mostly clear skies, northern parts of the state, not seeing just the best of weather. Again, northwest of Ontario, this is where some cloud cover is. Some of these showers might actually track into the McCall area a little bit later. It's cooler in McCall at 66. It has been nice. 83 in Boise, 84 in Mountain Home. Enjoying some beautiful weather. Don't get too used to it. One more day coming up, and then a big cool down coming in. There are the showers that are tracking towards the west central mountains. So Highway 95, Cambridge, Council, up towards McCall. You may see a rain shower later. Most of this cloudiness is going by to the north, and tomorrow it'll slide to the east, but I still think we'll get mostly sunny skies. A pretty warm day coming up for the day tomorrow. In fact, I'll call it hot. As cold air approaches, here's the cold front. Heat will surge to the north, so we'll go to the upper 80s to near 90 during the day tomorrow. Then the cold front comes through, and that's when the questions in the forecast begin to arise. It's going to cool down for the middle part of the week. Scattered showers. It won't rain all week long, but there's going to be a chance for a shower almost every day. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow, though. Enjoy the heat. If you like hot weather, you'll like tomorrow. 85 to 90 degrees. The western valley getting breezy in the afternoon, a little bit cooler. West central mountains, a lot more cloud cover for tonight. Maybe a shower, a chance of showers tomorrow. 70 and 5,000 feet. Garden Valley, you'll be around 81 with partly cloudy skies. Here's my precision extended forecast, and I talk about some question marks in the forecast. A chance for some showers. Look at these temperatures. 61 Wednesday, 62 on Thursday. Notice my weekend here. Temperatures around 70. Computer charts are all over the map on this weekend. It is going to be a very difficult forecast, so you're going to need to stay tuned. It could be anywhere from 65 on Sunday to 80 degrees. and it is extremely difficult to tell now because we might get a pool of cool air coming right across us. It's supposed to go over California and stay there. We want them to have it.
Right.
But it may end up creeping in our direction and affect our weather. So stay tuned throughout the week. I'll keep you updated on the holiday weekend forecast.
And before we let you go, you were talking last week that you could get, if somebody wanted to go and view the eclipse, you could get welders
Oh yeah,
goggles?
number 14 welder's goggles. Probably too late to go find them, but there
don't
are there
know.
are certain viewers that are, you can't use sunglasses. That's the key.
Right,
Sunglasses.
right. So
it
be
needs
careful.
to be certified.
We'll show it all to you at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Next on today.